When you step on that field as a Creekside Knight, you enter with one common goal. We play for each other, and we play to win. It takes sacrifice, commitment, and discipline. It takes countless hours in the cages and on the diamond. From the moment one season ends to the time a new one begins, we stay working. Everything we've done has built to this. It's time for the playoffs.
2 wins for a series, 6 wins for a regional title, 8 wins for a state championship. Under the lights, in electric atmospheres, with seasons on the line, the conquest starts now.
That one is crushed to left center. It is dangerous. It is gone. Connor Belisic goes deep. Swung on, and that ball is down and right. Romeo walks it off. It's time for Game 2 between Creekside and Timber Creek, live on Schlick Sports. The Wolves and the Knights, after last night's contest, Creekside with a 1-0 lead, and they go for the series sweep tonight on Schlick Sports. Well, folks, let's get things started with a recap of last night's game and how we got to this point. Taking a look back at Game 1. The crowd was hyped. Creekside back at home, and they struck fast. Connor Belisic with a 2-out triple set up Tavern Blancet for this RBI single. Knights strike first, go up 1-0. Top of the second, Timber Creek threatening, runner on third, 2 outs. Ryan Robinson, welcome to varsity, his first varsity start. He made his impact. Then in the third, a wild throw into left allows Connor Belisic to score. Knights up 3-0 as we go into the fifth. Belisic with another highlight, throwing a man out at first, and then in between innings, Spencer Angelis, the head coach for Timber Creek, ejected. He is now gone for the rest of the series. We'll see how they respond to that. Out on the mound last night for Creekside, Gavin Dupre shoved 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 hit, and at the plate, well, he raked as well. 2 hits, a single, and a double. Dupre feeling good last night, gets the start of DH in this one. He handed the ball over to Nick Romeo in the 7th, who got his first career save, securing the Knights' 3-0 win over Timber Creek. The Knights now in control of the series, trying to get the sweep and advance to the regional semifinals tonight. And let's send you down to the field for the team introductions and the national anthem here in Game 2.
This is Game 2 for this best-of-3 series. The FHSAA reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show as you watch tonight's game. This is a regional quarterfinal contest between the Timber Creek Wolves and the Creekside Knights. Let's meet the teams. First, for the Timber Creek Wolves, visitors on the scoreboard with a record of 18 wins and 10 losses, the non-starters. Number 4, Brody Juntonin. Number 5, Chase Parker. Number 9, Ethan Torres. Number 11, Daniel Craig. Number 13, Hayden Knowlton. Number 15, Carlos Santos. Number 17, Jeremiah Torres. Number 22, Ryan Benincasa. Number 23, Brady Pryor. And number 25, Billy Damas. And now tonight's starting lineup. Leading off, the designated hitter number 12, Aiden Miranda. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Elijah Buffalo. Batting third, the catcher, number 10, Sebastian Hurtado. The cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 8, Gavin Brown. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Johan Mercado. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Figueroa. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 6, Anthony Felice. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 21, Bryce Riddick. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 19, Jenuel Velasquez. And pitching tonight for the Wolves, number 14, Hunter Wykowski. The assistant coaches, Virgil Rook, Tim Kassler, Manny Velasquez, and the head coach of the Bulldogs in his first year, the Wolves, in his first year, Mr. Spencer Angeles. And now, for the Creekside Knights, the home team on the scoreboard, with a record of 17 wins and 10 losses. First, introducing your non-starters. Number 8, Hunter Schlegel. Number 12, Nick Romeo. Number 13, Drew Williams. Number 14, Joey Dugo. Number 15, Reese Knight. Number 16, Anthony Romeo. Number 17, Landon Elliott. Number 19, Xander Brown. Number 21, Christian Rodriguez. Number 22, Austin Cackle-Reese. Number 23, Hudson Hyatt. And number 24, Will Wood and Josh Huber. And now, introducing tonight's defensive starters for your Creekside Knights. The left fielder, number 4, Zach Jackson. The center fielder, number 6, Michael Bisham. The right fielder, number 20, Jonah Libby. The third baseman, number 1, Parker Morton. The shortstop, number 2, Aiden Benechek. The second baseman, number 18, Ryan Robinson. The first baseman, number 7, Tavern Wenson. Tonight's designated hitter, number 5, Gavin Dupre. The catcher, number 3, Connor Bellizet. And driving the bump this evening to pitch for your Creekside Knights, number 10, Matthew Bishop. The assistant coaches, Robbie McCloskey, Darren Lester, Chris Angelo, Tony Mazzio, Rico Santiago, and Steve Hall. And the head coach of the Creekside Knights in his 8th year, Mr. Chris King. Your umpires for tonight's game, at first base, Eric Steiner. At third base, Danny Bouzon. And behind home plate, KG Parkhurst. These officials are from the A1 officials out of Volusia County. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
I apologize for sneaking those.
It's time for Game 2 on Schlick Sports. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the broadcast. I am Noah Schlicksup. Rights to the broadcast of this regional contest in the 2025 FHSAA 7A Baseball Championship have been granted to Schlick Sports by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Let's take a look at the bracket where things stand after day one. All the top seeds taking home a win, including Haggerty in a big come-from-behind victory over West Orange. Game 2's taking action today, and Creekside and Timber Creek right here. It's going to be interesting to see just how many teams who won Game 1 take Game 2 and seeing how these three-game series play out. Are they worth it, or is one enough? We'll see. I think, personally, we're going to see it make sure the best teams win every time, and we'll see if that ends up being the case this time. And let's get things started for this game with the batting order for Timber Creek. A different look for them in this one. Aiden Miranda leading things off as the DH, with Elijah Buffalo hitting second and Sebastian Hurtado hitting third. Heart of the order, Gavin Brown, Johan Mercado, and Ethan Figueroa. 7, 8, 9, Anthony Felice, Bryce Reddick, and Genuel Velasquez. Out on the mound for Creekside, Matthew Bysham. Bysham's has been great for Creekside this year. The Knights 7-1 in games where he appears on the mound. In 8 appearances, he's gone 35 1/3 with a 2-1 record, a 1.19 ERA. He struck out 40 while walking 12. Opponents hitting 173 against Bysham. First pitch to Miranda, just off the outside for ball one. We are underway. First pitch at 6:28. Bysham gets a swing and a miss. 78 degrees at first pitch, with the wind blowing in at 7 miles per hour. Bysham fielding his position, makes the play. One down, and that will bring up Elijah Buffalo.
Shortstop, number 1, Elijah Buffalo.
Let's see how the Knights line up defensively in this one. Out in the outfield, it's Jackson, Bysham, Leiby, Morton, Benechek, Robinson, Blansett across the infield. Connor Belizik behind the plate. Same defensive unit as it was last night. Down and in on Buffalo. 1-0. The wind and the pitch. Again going inside. When Bysham's on point, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, a lot of ground balls. And he's been on point the entire season. Got roughed up a little bit against Flagler Palm Coast, but that was one where he didn't get much help from the defense, and there was a certain point where you could tell he just kind of lost confidence out there on the mound. Started walking batters. Got to find the strike zone, limit the walks, and let his defense work. He walks Elijah Buffalo on 4 pitches, so we've got a 1-out base runner, and Sebastian Hurtado coming up to the plate.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 10, Sebastian Hurtado.
When the ball's put in play, 84% of the time against Bysham, it's weak contact. 58% of the time on the ground. Pickoff move, and Buffalo is safe. Strong call at first base by Eric Steiner. Timber Creek did not steal any bases last night. Buffalo didn't reach base. He is their team leader in stolen bases. Slider doesn't get the call. 1 on, 1 out. 1-1 on Hurtado. The 2 UCF commits, Buffalo and Hurtado, went 0 for 6 last night. Another one just off the plate. 2-1. We've got a good-sized crowd filling in out here at Freedom Field as there's a chopper to short. Benechek going back. He's going to throw to first, and it is not in time. Hesitated on the throw and ends up being an infield single for Hurtado. 2 on, 1 out. You see a lot of football players out here coming over after spring practice. Saw Coach Mack down there.
Number 9, Ethan Torres.
Ethan Torres out to run for the catcher. Benechek played that last one really conservative. It's a tough one to charge when it's bouncing like that. But I think that's the only shot he would have had at getting an out. Potentially a double play. Early trouble for Matt Bysham and the Creekside Knights. Little chopper from Gavin Brown. Morton steps on third, and that's all he's going to get. I think he missed the base on his first step, kept him from throwing over to first. It'll be a fielder's choice for Gavin Brown. Now Mercado coming up to the plate. Scoreless game in the first, 2 on, 2 out. Runner in scoring position, Mercado last night, 0 for 3. With runners on, Bysham now out of the stretch. The kick and the pitch. Hard line drive, down in right center. That's going to potentially score a run. Throw will go to third, and it is to the dugout. Brown headed home, and he is in. It's 2-0 Spruce Creek. Excuse me, Timber Creek.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Figueroa.
Coming out with some fire. Timber Creek, 2 runs in, 2 outs, another runner on third. And they got to feel good about that with the man they have on the mound. Hunter Wykowski. We'll get to him in a bit. Ethan Figueroa up to the plate. Takes a pitch up and in for a ball. Went around on the swing. Ball and a strike on the second baseman. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Bysham comes set at the waist. Here's the pitch. That ends the inning. Timber Creek strikes first. 2 outs. It's a 2-run single from Johan Mercado. Knights coming up to the plate when we come back.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Welcome back to Freedom Field. A look at the Knights' batting order for this game. Jonah Leiby, Michael Bysham, Connor Belizik, the top three with Morton Blanchett Dupre, the heart of the order. Ryan Robinson making his first start in the batting order with Zach Jackson batting eighth and Aiden Benechek rounding things out in the 9 spot. Out on the mound for Timber Creek, Hunter Wykowski, the sophomore, standing at 6'3", 185. Hearing some noise as Leiby shows bunt, pulls back. Strike one. Wykowski making his 10th appearance of the season. He's gone 45 total innings with a record of 7-1. His ERA 171 this season as Leiby hits a ground ball into left field. Leiby trying for two, an aggressive send, and he is out at second base. A confusing send. A little aggressive.
Now batting with one away, the center fielder number
Brings up
6,
Bysham with one away.
Michael Bysham.
Mazzio at first base, talking with Leiby right now. I'm not sure what happened. So one out. Bysham at the plate, swings and hits one down the right field line. That one bounces to the cars parked behind the right field corner. Wykowski, an impressive 66 strikeouts this season. Very good strikeout pitcher. And this is a Creekside team that's done a good job of not striking out, especially recently. Bysham, one of those players. I'm intrigued to see who wins that battle. Michael Bysham at the plate, down 0-2. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch from Wykowski. Swing and a miss. There's out number 2. Now Connor Belizik trying to get something going for Creekside.
Now batting with 2 down, the catcher, number 3, Connor Belizik.
Last night, 2 outs, nobody on base. Belizik tripled. Tavern Blanchett able to drive him in. Creekside struck first in that game. In their 27 previous contests, the Knights had scored first in 20 of them. 14-6 in those games, 3-4 when they haven't scored first. Trying to go 500 with a win tonight. Down 2-0, 2 outs in the first. The Knights got the leadoff single, but an out on the bases as Leiby tried to turn it into a double. 1 and 2 on Connor Belizik. He's hitting 500 even. 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. The 1-2 outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Connor Belizik. Here's the pitch. Another one outside. Wykowski does not look like a sophomore. He's a big kid. Fastball in the mid-80s, tops out at 88. The 3-2 pitch. Foul tip, strike 3. Timber Creek with some juice. They lead 2-0 after 1. You are watching the 2025 FHSAA Baseball Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports. Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game. 7-8-9 coming up for Timber Creek in the second inning. Felice Reddick Velasquez. And this is a get-right inning for Matt Bysham. A walk, a pair of hits, and 2 runs allowed in the first. Gets Felice out in front, strike 1. There were a couple opportunities on the field that Creekside didn't take advantage of in that first inning. Could have easily gotten out of that inning before Mercado even came up to the plate. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. What's done is done. You got to bounce back. 2-1 count on the left fielder. Make it 2-2. The wind and the pitch from Matthew Bysham. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Belzik with the throw to first. Retires Felice. 1 away. Bysham got the start against Timber Creek last year. He went 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 strikeout, 4 walks. In a game where just nothing really went Creekside's way. I vividly remember the 4th inning, Bysham on the mound, and it just started pouring, and he lost complete control. Slider got Reddick swinging, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Didn't get him to chase that one. Timber Creek with a very powerful offense. A little bit of extra motivation for him after last night as there's another strikeout. This is a team that comes in scoring over 150 runs on the season, hitting 285 as a group. Last night, 1 hit shutout. Only their 2nd shutout of the season. The only other team to shut out Timber Creek, Spruce Creek. Genuel Velasquez up at the plate, 1-0. He was in the leadoff spot last night, slides down to 9 in this order. Slider finds the zone, little backdoor breaking ball. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Matt Bysham will have to wait as time is called. He's nodding his head. Still set. Right into the windup. Held back. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's struck out 4 in a row. Great bounce back from Matt Bysham. Knights bats trying to back him up when we come back. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy. Tonight's game in the 2025 FHSAA Class 7A Baseball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The FHSAA building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Parker Morton, the cleanup man, leading things off in the second. Knights dugout making some noise as they trail 2-0. Morton taking a strike, 0-1. Now here's the real interesting matchup. We've got one of the top strikeout pitchers in 7A against one of the best hitters when it comes to not striking out. 1-2 on Parker Morton. The 1-2 from Wykowski. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. That is Parker Morton's first strikeout. He'd gone 39 plate appearances in between strikeouts. That's impressive stuff. Unfortunately, that snaps his streak. Third straight strikeout for Wykowski. Brings up Tavern Blanton. First pitch swinging, rips one on the ground under the glove of Gavin Brown into right field. A base hit for Blancett. Runner aboard with 1 away. Brings up Gavin Dupre. He went 2 for 3 yesterday with a single and a double and a hard line out. Small sample size for Dupre this year, but he's done a really good job of finding barrels. Not a pretty swing there on the curveball. Hitting .417 in 17 plate appearances. I don't think I updated the ABs. Hard ground ball to second. This could be 2. 4-6-3 to end the inning. Hard contact, but not where you want it. Knights down in the second without any noise. Third inning coming up, 2-0 Timber Creek.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Shacks 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor. Of course.
Download the Action News Jacks Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjacks.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Shacks 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Top of the order coming up for Timber Creek to face Matt Bysham in the top of the third. He's struck out 4 in a row since allowing the 2-run single. Going back to work in the third inning, and with this lineup, you got to get through the top of the order. 2 through 4 is where the most damage is done. Time called at the plate. The 1-0. Just low. 2 balls, no strikes. Bysham has struggled a little bit with command early on in this start. Throwing a few more balls than he'd like to. Behind 3-0 now to Aiden Miranda. He grounded out his first time up. The pitch. Ball 4 low. Puts a man aboard for Elijah Buffalo.
That'll bring up the shortstop, number 1, Elijah Buffalo.
Well, you don't want to have the table set for Buffalo or Hurtado or Gavin Brown. There's a runner on first. Now Bisham with some work to do with nobody out. Showing bunt that got Buffalo on the back foot. And he's still down. Buffalo being checked on by the training staff. He's tossing his stuff. Gonna go to first base, I think. Or did that get him in the knee? They're looking at his knee area. Buffalo's just ignoring the training staff and going to first. 2 free bases to open up the top of the 3rd inning. Runners on first and second for Sebastian Hurtado.
Next up for the Wolves, the catcher number 10, Sebastian Hurtado.
Corner infielders playing in. We'll see if Timber Creek again trying to go with the bunt. Nothing yet from Hurtado. Looks to be swinging, and he is. Pops it up. Ryan Robinson calling for it. Makes the catch, 1 away. That's a big one for Matthew Bisham.
Now batting with 1 away.
1 down on the pop out.
Number 8, Gavin Brown.
And here's another big out right here if you can get it. Gavin Brown came into this one hitting .410 with 3 home runs, 26 RBIs. Grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. Blancett in from first, protecting bunt. No sign of it as he takes a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Slider had him fooled. 0-2. Bisham getting the sign, comes set. The 2-strike offering. Close, but low. Here's the 1-2. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. They get Gavin Brown. And here comes Johan Mercado.
Baseman number 3, Johan Mercado.
Mercado with the 2-run single his first time up. Takes up and in for ball 1. First 2 men reached, next 2 retired. Bisham trying to get out of the inning. Little tapper foul. Count evens up, 1 apiece. Mercado came into this one hitting .304 Now 13 RBIs this season. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Held up. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Just outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bisham set. Here's the 3-1. Out into right center. That ball is going to drop. Libby cuts it off. 1 run's going to score. Throw to Robinson. They're sending Buffalo home. The throw. Got him. Good play on the relay. 1 run does score. It is 3-0 Timber Creek going into the bottom of the 3rd.
Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their selection on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, Knights down 3-0. Ryan Robinson coming up to the plate. They've gotten a hit in each of the first 2 innings. However, they have not been able to get a runner into scoring position. There's a leadoff single that they tried to turn into a double. Libby was cut down. And then after the single from Blancic, Gavin Dupre grounded into a double play. Ryan Robinson at the plate. 2nd varsity plate appearance for him. Takes outside 2-1. I've been hearing about this kid all year and how good he's been, how good he is as a hitter. Impressed a lot at JV. Takes low on the 2-1, 3-1. Made his first start being DH for last night. Great play at second base, and now in a 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Into the zone, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Sent foul to first base. Wykowski shaking off a sign. The payoff. Another foul ball. Ryan Robinson fighting. Another 3-2. Inside that hit him. What a plate appearance. Ryan Robinson gets on base to lead off the bottom of the third. Now Zach Jackson to the plate.
Next up for tonight, the left fielder number 4, Zach Jackson.
The left fielder last night, 0 for 3. Trying to, at the very least, advance Robinson into scoring position for Aiden Benechek. First pitch to Jackson, he shows bunt, gets it down, Wykowski coming to field, throws to first, it's high, he's safe! Bunt single for Jackson. First 2 men aboard. Gotta capitalize. Timber Creek with 3 early runs. You got the first 2 men aboard. You gotta make this into something. Especially against Hunter Wykowski. Benechek at the plate. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Wykowski set. And the pitch, he's showing bunt, pulls back, it's a ball up and in. Wykowski hasn't walked anybody yet. Got into 2 3-2 counts. He's walked 21 batters this season in 45 innings. Benechek waggling that bat. Showing bunt. Pulls back, it's high. Had a sac fly for an RBI last night. Just trying to get this bunt down. Gavin Brown's all over it. Want to get it down that third base line. Tipped into the mitt. I think anything towards Brown that's going to third, and it's got a good chance of beating Robinson. We'll see. That's a tough throw, too. Upstairs, 3-1. Benechek's trying to lay down a bunt. Wykowski struggling to find the zone. 3-1, got to get him a strike. Benechek showing bunt all the way. Here's the 3-1. There's the bunt. Wykowski fields, throws, gets Benechek, but he gets the job done. Good bunt, gets both runners to scoring position for Jonah Libby.
Next up for your night.
Runners on second and third with 1 away. Libby singled his first time up. Trying to do it again right here. Wykowski on the mound. First time he's felt some pressure tonight. Corners in. First pitch swinging. That ball is through. Backhand by Buffalo. Jackson getting back into third. They called him out. Silly mistake at third base. But the Knights do get a run on the single from Libby. That is the second base running miscue tonight. Something Creekside's done this year. And you can't do that in the playoffs. Now 2 away. Bisham at the plate. Sends one foul. The one thing is, it is a great play by Buffalo, too. Credit to him. Made a late backhand. Jackson took the turn, fell down. And it was close getting back to the bag. No argument from Chris King. Outside, it's a pick move to try to get Libby. Not in time. 1-1 on Michael Bisham. Ground ball to short. He'll take the fielder's choice at second and end the inning. Creekside does get one on the RBI from Jonah Libby. On to the fourth, it's 3-1. For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Loan People Mortgage. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Loan People Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Loan People can help you with. Give Troy a call today at 904-217-9489.
Planning your next getaway? Don't leave your vacation up to chance. Step up to the plate with the veteran-owned, award-winning Dapper Travels. We cover all the bases, from luxury cruising to authentic European experiences, making sure your trip is a grand slam. No strikeouts, no curveballs, just smooth sailing and first-class service. So before you swing and miss on travel plans, scan the code on the scoreboard or visit www.dappertravels.com and let's knock your next vacation out of the park.
Top of the fourth inning now. Leading things off, Ethan Figueroa. Knights get a run back in the bottom of the third. It's now 3-1. Figueroa takes, I think, up high. Here's the 2-0. Into the zone for strike one. Figueroa struck out his first time up. The wind and the pitch. Line drive sent the other way, down and right. Libby might have a play. Close, and he got him! Oh my goodness! I think it was a bad call, but they got him.
Now batting with one away, the left fielder number 6.
It's a 9-3 ground out. Let's go back to that replay. Libby really reared back there. Took an extra step when I think he could have gotten that off quicker. I think they might have got him. Holy cow, they got him. To my eye, it looked like he was safe, but it was just a laser from Libby. When he released that ball, he was 2 steps from the base. He was on the edge of the infield grass, and he got him. What a play by Jonah Libby. Nuts. 3-1 on Anthony Felice. He walked him.
Now batting the center fielder number 21, Bryce Riddick.
Brings up Bryce Reddick. Third walk of the game issued by Matt Bysham. 4th free base. Will Wood is warming up. Time called. I'm surprised they didn't call that a strike with the lean in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Make it 1-2. Runner on first with 1 out. Matthew Bysham set and the pitch. Outside, 2-2. The pitch count at 61 for Matthew Bysham. And he rung him up. Got him looking for the 6th strikeout of the game. 2 outs in the 4th. Genuel Velasquez coming up to the plate. Little tapper to first. It's foul for strike 1. Make it 0-2. Bysham in control of the count. Steps off. Ochu goes outside.
Great pitch, son.
Another 2-strike offering. This one grounded towards second. Robinson can't handle the hop. Would have been a tough play. Had a lot of ground to cover. Gets it back to the top of the order.
For the Wolves, the designated hitter number 12, Aiden Miranda.
In the end, I think it will go down as an E4. No one Lester scoring. Back to the leadoff man, Aiden Miranda, with runners on first and second. Bysham's pitch, low for a ball. Chris King going out to talk to him. You get the feeling this is probably it for Matt Bysham. I have Rick Kane up here, shout out to the PA announcer, disagreeing with me. But the way things are going, Will Wood throwing in the bullpen. Either he ends the inning right here, and then it's going to be Buffalo, Hurtado, Brown coming up, or he lets him on base, and then you make that change with the bases loaded. One 0 count. Just misses ball 2. Behind in the count, Matt Bysham trying to battle back. Miranda drew a walk his last time up. And it's 3-0. No reason for Miranda to swing right here. There's a strike down the middle. Back to 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Benechek makes the catch, and Bysham gets out of the inning. Timber Creek gets a couple of base runners, no runs. We'll have a score update on Spruce Creek, Atlantic Coast, and other games when we come back. For the bottom of the fourth, you are watching the 2025 FHSAA Baseball Regional Quarterfinal on Schlick Sports.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 904-268-6993.
Time now for score updates around the region. Spruce Creek currently leading Atlantic Coast 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Winter Park a commanding 9-1 lead on Lake Mary after 3. It's looking like a safe bet. The Wildcats are going to be on their way to round 2. And then West Orange, who was leading last night on Haggerty, has another lead in the 5th inning. This time 1-0. That's one to watch as we go on in the ninth. The winner of this series will go on to face the winner of Spruce Creek and Atlantic Coast. Spruce Creek currently heading that series 1-0. And 1-0 in game 2. The ground out for Connor Belizik. One gone for Creekside in the bottom of the 4th. They trail 3-1. Got a run on the board in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting with one away, the third baseman, number
Parker
1,
Morton
Parker
stepping up to the dish with one away.
Wake up, man. Go. Gotta be consistent, Blue. Hey, we gotta go both ways. Come on, bud.
The 0-1. Back up the middle. Great play by Wykowski. Now set down Morton. He just can't seem to catch a break at the plate right now. Putting a lot of balls in play, and great defensive play there by Wykowski. Fully extended.
Number 7, Tavern Blanson.
2 away.
Come on, 7. Come on, bud.
2 outs, nobody aboard. First pitch to Blansett in for strike 1. The wind and the 0-1. Goes outside for a ball. It's been a quick inning so far for Wykowski. Got Blansett to go at a bad pitch there. Not one you're likely to hit. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Chopped off the plate and foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Down low. Blansett laying off. The 2-2. And another foul ball from Tavern Blansett. He singled his first time up in the second. Gavin Dupre, the man on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 frame for Hunter Wykowski and the Timber Creek Wolves. 3-1, they lead as we hit the 5th. on Schlick Sports.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Game day is here. Does your lawn look like a winner or a losing team? At Captain's Lawn Services, we tackle overgrown grass, rough edges, and messy yards so you can focus on the big game. Our expert mowing, trimming, and edging will have your lawn looking championship ready all season long. Don't get sidelined by yard work. Call Captain's Lawn Services today and let us handle the groundwork while you cheer on your team. Captain's Lawn Services. Your lawn, our game.
Top of the fifth inning, and Creekside sticking with their ace. Matthew Bysham back out to face 2, 3, 4 in the fifth. The next four due up. First two times through the order, got on base 4 out of 6 times against Matt Bysham. Third time through the order, trying to keep him quiet. Second pitch to Buffalo, into the zone for strike one. Full windup from Bysham, gets a ground ball to first, and it's a fair ball. Leiby chasing after it. Buffalo trying for 2, and he is in safely. Creekside players reacting as if it was a foul ball. It was fair, and that's one Blanchett has to have. And if you're Bysham on the mound, you get soft contact right there. Should have one away in the inning. That one hurts. As a runner in scoring position now and nobody away. High fly ball, left field. Jackson going back towards the wall. It is off the wall. Buffalo will score. Throw goes into second. Hurtado with an RBI double. It's 4-1.
Into the game on the base is number 9, Ethan Torres. And now batting, the first baseman, number 8, Gavin Brown.
The umpires are now conferencing on the infield about something. I don't know what it was about. And Creekside still sticking with Matt Bysham. Gavin Brown up to the plate. Back-to-back doubles to open up the fifth. He balked. So Chris King out to the mound. Just talking right now. No movement in the dugout as if there'd be a change. Bysham will stay in. Infield coming in. Torres is the runner. Running for the catcher, Hurtado. Going away on that pitch for ball one. Checked his swing, went around. A ball and a strike now on Gavin Brown. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded into a fielder's choice and struck out. Swings and misses 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away.
Next up with 1 away, the third baseman, number 3, Johan Mercado.
Now Johan Mercado, who's got 3 of the 4 RBIs. 2 for 2 with the pair of opposite field singles. Infield stays in, 1 away, runner on third. First pitch swinging, chases down low for strike 1. Second pitch, Oso got him to go fishing in the dirt. 0-2. 1 pitch away from getting Mercado. He's setting down the second man of the inning. Into the windup. He got him! Matt Bisham thought that was out number 3.
Now batting with 2 away, the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Figueroa.
Got to get 1 more. Runner on third, 2 outs. Ball outside. The 1-0. Spiked it for ball 2. Figueroa 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Goes down and away. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 count. Ball 4 is low. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Anthony Felice.
Brings up Anthony Felice. Both teams have now been warned. I think Chris King asking why Creekside was warned, and the umpire signaling that it is because Matt Bisham waved to the dugout of Timber Creek. Both teams have been warned. Runners on first and third. Brings up Anthony Felice. 0 for 1 with the walk. 2 on, 2 out. Shows bunt, stabs at it. It's strike 1. The 0-1 goes outside for a ball. Ball and a strike. Make it 2-1 now on Felice. 3 balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike 2, count is full. Felice steps into the box. Big pitch coming up. Here it is. Tap foul, we'll do it again. The spot in this game that could be decisive. Another 3-2. Ground ball to short. Benechek charges. Throw to first. Ends the inning. Matt Bysham able to get out of the inning. 1 run scores for Timber Creek. It's 4-1 as we hit the bottom of the 5th. Tonight's game is brought to you by Happy Pools, Jacksonville's hometown pool service. At Happy Pools, we care enough to know your name when you call, but we're also big enough to handle all your pool care needs. Right now, new customers get their first 3 months of service for just $99 a month when you mention this ad. Text Creekside 25 to 904-980-8512 to see if you qualify and see why more local families trust Happy Pools to keep their pool happy. Bottom of the 5th inning, 6-7-8 coming up for Creekside, led off by Gavin Dupre. Knights down by 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Dupre takes a ball. The Knights are allowed. Back up the middle, base hit to center field. Big time hit from Gavin Dupre. Leadoff man on base. Now Ryan Robinson up to the dish.
Baseman number 18, Ryan Robinson.
Robinson worked a 3-2 count, fouled a couple pitches off, and then was hit by a pitch his first time up. Showing bunt, can't get it down. 0-1. Wykowski peeks over at first. Robinson showing bunt all the way. Gets it down. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw to second will get Dupre. And that one skips away. Robinson trying for 2. And he is in there in scoring position. So, I mean, same result in a different way. You wanted to get a runner in scoring position with 1 out, and you got it. Like that. On a throwing error from shortstop.
Now batting left field number 4, Zach Jackson.
And Timber Creek, Gavin Brown is getting checked on at first base for potential injury. And I'm wondering if the coach is maybe trying to make a case for interference from Gavin Dupre for not think he slid. He's now going to the third base umpire. Let's look back at the replay here. Yeah, he slid. Clean play. It's not like he slid into him, took him out or anything. But that's the best argument I can think of for that spot. Runner on second with one away. Zach Jackson up at the plate. Takes a strike. Jackson and Benechek due up for Creekside. Throwing, trying to get Robinson at second. He is back safely. A ball and a strike on Zach Jackson. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Tap foul. 1-2. Creekside's offense has been quiet lately. They need it tonight. 5 runs at the least to win this game. The 1-2. Swung on and fought off. Jackson had a bunt single his first time up. Trying to deliver here with a man on second. Wykowski set. The pitch. Pop foul again. One and two the count. Back-to-back foul balls. Wykowski goes to the fastball, and another one is fouled away. Two-strike count. 3 or 4 straight foul balls from Zach Jackson. The pitch. Inside, that hit him. Nice job by Zach Jackson. Runners on first and second, 1 away for Aiden Benechek.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Aiden Benechek.
Sebastian Hurtado taking some time to speak with Wykowski on the mound. A base hit puts Creekside right back into this. Wykowski set. He delivers. Strike 1. Timber Creek trying to even this series back up and send us to a decisive Game 3 on Saturday back at Timber Creek. And Creekside trying to finish it now. And they're going to need to do it and come from behind fashion. Strike 2 to Benechek. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch to Aiden Benechek. Close pitch. Looked a little high. Potentially outside as well. One and two the count. Benechek with the ground ball to second. 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. To the 6th inning we go. It's 4-1.
Get local sports on demand with Action Sports Shacks 24/7. All sports, all local, all the time. From the locker room to the field, the Jacks, high school football, the Jacksonville Armada, and don't forget the Brett and Austin Show.
They're all in on Trevor.
Of course. Download the Action News Jacks Now app, available wherever you stream or at actionnewsjacks.com. TV, phone, laptop, desktop. Action Sports Shacks 24/7. Jacksonville sports, all the time.
Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Brightway Insurance. The Baselli Agency. Will Wood into the game for the Creekside Knights, making his 5th appearance of the season. Tossed a complete game shutout final week of the regular season against Bishop Kenny. That was his last appearance on the mound. Top of the 6th inning, Timber Creek in control, 4-1. Outside, 1-1 now on Bryce Reddick. The Timber Creek Wolves with 4 runs on the board. Fly ball to right. Leiby makes the play. 1 down in the 6th. Final line for Creekside starter Matt Bysham. 5 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned. He struck out 8 while walking 4. For a night where it didn't seem like he had his best stuff out there. Fought hard against a tough lineup. Got some big outs as well. Bouncer to first, and is fouled off the foot of Genuel Velasquez. Oh, and 1 on the right fielder.
Let's go, Will!
0-1 the count. Make it 0-2. The true freshman on the mound. I don't know why I said true freshman. This is high school. Everyone's a true freshman. Hey, he's off to a good start, though. That pitch was true into the zone. strikes out Velasquez. 2 up, 2 down, back to the top of the order, and Aiden Miranda.
The DH number 12, Aiden Miranda.
Oh for 2 with a walk in this game. First pitch swinging, up the middle and into center. It's a base hit. 2 out knock for the DH. Brings up Elijah Buffalo. He's having himself a night. A walk, a hit by pitch, and a double for him. Though that might have been scored an error. It's one the play should have been made. I scored it a double, though, because I don't think Blancett touched it. First pitch strike to Buffalo. Oh, 1 the count. Make it 0-2 as that one's fouled away. Oh, 2 count. Runner on first. Wood comes set. And the pitch. Little blooper to right. That's down for a base hit. Advancing 90 feet into scoring position is Miranda. Back-to-back singles with 2 outs. Brings up Hurtado.
Sebastian Hurtado.
He had the RBI double his last time up at the plate. Will Wood needs 1 more out to keep it at a 3-run game. First pitch to Hurtado. Fastball right down the right field line, and it is foul. Two on, 2 out. 0-1 count. Curveball skips away from Belichick. Everyone will stay put. Ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. Another one outside. Maybe a little low as well. 3-1. Chance for Hurtado to maybe put the final dagger in Creekside right here. Hitters count. 1 into the gap would score at least 1 run. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Past Robinson into center. They're sending the runner home, and he will score. It's 5-1. Miranda in back-to-back-to-back singles. 5-1 Timber Creek.
Into the game on the bases, number 9, Ethan Torres. And now batting the first base.
Brings up Gavin Brown, 0 for 3 thus far. Throw to first. Ends the inning. Good throw from Connor Belizik. What else is new? Another run on the board for Timber Creek. It's 5-1.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. We specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Knights at the top of the order, and it's time where you got to string something together if you're going to come back in this game. Down by 4, not out of reach. But all momentum seems to be with Timber Creek. And the Knights have yet to piece things together offensively. It feels like they need a crooked number here as Libby shows bunt and takes a strike. Top of the order at the plate. Libby again showing bunt. It's a slash. Hard grounder to shortstop. Buffalo's got it. Throw to first. Beat him for out number 1. Brings up Michael Bysham to the plate.
Now batting with one away, the center fielder number 6, Michael Bysham.
Bysham 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate. Hunter Wykowski has been phenomenal, as he has been throughout the season. Makes Bysham look silly on the 0-1. 0-2 count. Trying to get on base. The 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, laid off. Chopper goes foul. Still 1-2. One-two count. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count even. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. Spiked it. Counts full on Michael Bysham. We're going to have a quick meeting between Hurtado and Wykowski. Ready for the payoff. Here it is. Chopper towards short. Gonna be a tough play. Buffalo made it. Great throw from shortstop was needed. And Eli Buffalo made it.
Now batting with 2 away, the catcher, number 3, Connor Belizik.
Belizik with 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. 0 for 2 so far on the day. Ground out and a strikeout for him. First pitch outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Finds the zone. Little front door action there. The 1-1. Another good breaking pitch for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High fly ball, center field. Reddick in pursuit, still going back. Makes the catch to end the inning. Knights down in order on to the 7th. Trying to keep it quiet and make a comeback in the 7th.
Triple Crown Fence is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports. Transform your space with our high-quality fences. Whether you're looking for privacy, security, or a touch of elegance, we've got you covered. At Triple Crown Fence, we pride ourselves on craftsmanship and durability. Our expert team ensures a seamless installation process so you can enjoy peace of mind and enhance your property's curb appeal. Call us today at 305-331-9377 for a free estimate. Your dream fence is just a phone call away. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their selection on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall at 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Loan People Mortgage. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Loan People Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Loan People can help you with. Give Troy a call today at 904-217-9489.
Top of the 7th inning, Will Wood out to face 4, 5, 6 in the order. Pitches a ball to Gavin Brown. 4-run lead for Timber Creek, trying to add some insurance ahead of the bottom of the 7th. Fouled away by Brown. Count 1-1. For Creekside, a night where they just couldn't seem to find a spark. Left too many guys on the bases. 2 miscues on the base paths, which hurt them. The other thing that'll hurt you is when you've currently got no hits between your 2 through 4 spot. No base runners for that fact. Three-two count. In on the hands. Fly ball to left. Jackson's got it. 1 away. Johan Mercado coming up to the plate.
Now batting with 1 away, the third baseman, number
He's
3,
driven in
Johan
3 of the
Mercado.
5 runs for Timber Creek. Over the heart of the plate for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Chopper foul down the third base line. 2-strike count now on Mercado. The 0-2. Up high. Swing and a miss, strike 3 from Mercado. 2 away. You feel like for Creekside, you want to get off to a fast start in these games, and they just couldn't find any momentum early on. Whereas Timber, when you score 3 unanswered runs in the first 3 innings, sets you up pretty good. Ground ball to second. Robinson has got it. Throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Will Wood. Last chance for the Knights coming up next.
For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Lone People Mortgage. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Lone People Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Lone People can help you with. Give Troy a call today at 904-217-9489.
Some score updates from around the region. Spruce Creek, winners over Atlantic Coast. They advance to the regional semifinals and will face the winner of Creekside and Timber Creek. Winter Park knocking off Lake Mary by a score of 15-1. That game I don't think is concluded yet, but a safe bet to say the Wildcats are going to advance. West Orange up 4-0 in the top of the 7th against Haggerty. Barring a late comeback, they'll be moving on. Base hit for Parker Morton into center field. Leadoff man on for the Knights in the 7th. Down but not out. Down by 4, bottom of the 7th inning. There's your start. Long way to go. You just got to keep stringing hits together. 5-1 is our score. Hunter Wykowski, the starter, still out there. Blancett taps one foul for strike 1. So West Orange with the lead. If that result stands, they'll be going to a game 3. Looking for a late inning rally, the Creekside Knights. The 0-1 to Blancett. Outside for a ball. Count. Here's the pitch. Hard line drive, that's down and right. Morton is going to be in at third base. Runners at the corners. Nobody out for Gavin Dupre. Drew Williams will come on to run for Blancett.
Into the game of the bases, number 13, Drew
We're having a slow walk out of the dugout.
Now batting, the designated hitter number 5, Gavin Dupre.
We'll see if this is a pitching change or a mound visit. Looks like they're sticking with Wykowski. They are. You see some people grabbing gloves in the dugout. And it looks like someone is going to be heading out to the bullpen soon. Gavin Dupre coming up to the plate. Made hard contact both times. One, it was a ground out for a double play. One, a single up the middle. Runners on first and third. 5-1 game. Nobody out in the bottom of the seventh. Creekside Baseball brought to you in part by Triple Crown Fence. Call today for a free estimate at 305-331-9377. First pitch, a ball low, 1-0. Second pitch to Dupre. Swing and a miss out in front of the curve. I doubt Gavin sees too many fastballs here. Been caught out in front of the breaking ball twice already in this game. 1-1. Chasing low again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ryan Robinson on deck. Zach Jackson in the hole. The 1-2 offering. Fly ball right field. Velasquez coming in, makes the catch. Tagging up is Morton, and he scores. It's 5-2. One run in. Runner on first with 1 away. Ryan Robinson to the plate. If he can get on base, that'll bring up the man on deck, Nick Romeo, representing the tying run. Ryan Robinson, 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice and a hit by pitch in this game. First pitch swinging, comes up empty. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count, the pitch to Robinson. Chased outside. Behind in the count. 2 strikes to no balls. A big gap out in left center if he can put it over Buffalo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased strike 3. 2 down. Nick Romeo trying to keep the Knights alive.
Into the game for the Creekside Knights, number 12, Nick Romeo.
Entering as a pinch hitter. Trying to give Hunter Schlegel a chance. He's on deck. Down to their last out, the Creekside Knights. First pitch to Romeo, down low for a ball. Romeo this season in 28 plate appearances, hitting .308, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. The 1-0. Down and in for ball 2. A walk's as good as a hit in this spot. The goal from here on out is to get on base. The 2-0 to Romeo. Swung on and sent out to left center. Over is Felice, and he makes the catch. We are going to Game 3 Saturday at Timber Creek. We will see you then live on Schlick Sports. Our final score tonight, Timber Creek 5, Creekside 2, a rubber match on Saturday. We'll see you this weekend, but for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off, saying good night from Freedom Field.
That's all from Freedom Field.